Hey, it's Mr. Shrum, and I'm back with one of the mastery test walkthroughs. We talked about the tutorial for forms of energy last time. Now I'm just going to walk through the mastery test and give you some hints about some of the material to help you with your work. So first question we have, the form of energy that can move from place to place across the universe is, and you have a choice between gravitational potential energy, radiant energy, thermal energy, and vibrational energy. So which one can move all across the universe? Think of the sun, right? Light can travel across the universe. So hopefully that gives you enough of a hint. And then on Earth, the main source of energy is, where do we get our main source of energy? Lightning, moon, sun, wind. I think it ties together in with the light. So hopefully that's a hint. Wink, wink. We have a person, an archer. Have any of you been into archery? But he is pulling back on this string, elastic string, bow. And what is that energy that is being stored in that string? Is it motion, elastic, gravitational, in the bowstring? And then when he releases that, what does that energy transform into? So the energy goes from this string to the arrow and makes the arrow move. So what energy is being stored in the string, and then what energy is making the arrow move? All right, hopefully that's enough hinting for you. So now I'm going to actually match some of these to the blue tiles. The fuel in a car's gas tank, what do you think? Fuel, anytime you see fuel in these types of situations with energy, think of chemical potential energy. Fuel is being stored in the car until it is needed, right? Vocalists, any type of music, instruments, and when you're singing, you are using your throat as an instrument. So that is vibrational energy. Recording sound with a microphone. Now this is a little tricky because you also have a flash of lightning, but that is radiant energy because you're seeing it. The thunder, the storm clouds is the actual electrical potential energy. It is storing what will be emitted as thunder, so sound, and then light, radiant energy in the form of lightning. Whereas recording sound with a microphone, you need electric energy to turn on the microphone to record. And then falling raindrops, think of motion. So that is why those tiles fit into those tiles. Oops. So now we're matching scenarios again to their energy transformation. Radiant energy to electric energy, sound energy to electric energy, gravitational potential energy to motion energy. So if you hold up a ball and then you drop it, the position of the ball is gravitational potential energy. And once you drop it, it moves, right? You're changing the gravitational potential energy into motion. Sunlight is radiant energy. And if sunlight falls on solar panels, the panels are able to transform that energy into electric energy. Then we have sound energy to electric energy. A person talks, vibrates, and that is transformed into electric energy. All right, more matching tiles. So you're taking the electricity, you plug it in, you're taking the electricity, and then that changes into radiant light energy. These are windmills. So you're using the motion of the wind and transforming that into electric energy. Oops. Now you have a fan. You plug in the fan, you take that electricity and change it into motion energy. And then obviously electric energy to sound energy. Plug in your guitar, and then you vibrate the strings. And then you have chemical energy to electric energy. This is battery. More matching. Pretty much all of this is matching. Identify the primary form of energy in each image. I see this as firewood. Wood has chemical potential energy, so it can be seen as fuel for a fire. A candlelight is radiant energy. Light equals radiant. And then I suppose that's motion energy, wind. I'm not sure what that represents actually, but that's the only one left. When the sun's radiant energy falls on Earth's ocean, it causes water to change state by evaporating. Which form of energy does water vapor have? So we have chemical potential energy for water vapor. Which type of energy is thermal energy a form of? Well, remember that the main types of energy are kinetic energy and potential. In a hydroelectric plant, power plant, water is stored high above a turbine. So they store the water up here in a dam. And as it falls, the water spins the turbine blades, and that generates electricity. which form of energy does the stored water have? Well, because it's placed high above, and then they use the gravity of it falling downward to turn the turbine, that's gravitational. And then lastly, we have which sentence describes an object that has kinetic energy? Kinetic, think motion. Which one of these is motion? Something has to move from point to point. Well, that's the end of the mastery test for forms of energy. Hope that helped you out. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.